Welcome back, sports fans, down here in beautiful Sarasota, Florida, on this Father's Day Sunday weekend. I'd like to wish all the fathers out there happy Father's Day, and all of you who don't know you're going to be fathers yet, happy Father's Day to you too. Got the semifinals here. We got Kangaroo Court American Ruse 12U versus the best name out there, the guest players. So the guest players is just a collection of exactly what it is. Players from other teams. So you're going to see some mixed match uniforms, which I think is awesome. I mean, why hide it? We are what we are, guest players. So should be a good matchup here in the semifinals. Very hot day. Should see a lot of movement with the baseball. When it's hot, the ball tends to fly. Some small 200-foot fields here down here in Sarasota at the Cal Ripken Complex. First game, we saw some home runs hit out of here. On the mound for the Ruse is number 21, Mateo. He's a southpaw. We like to call those guys lefties. The Ruse are going to be the home team as they are in the field first. And Mateo finishes his warm-up pitches, and we're moments from action. Leading off for the guest players. Looks like the Brandon Blazers, Mr. Conti. All righty, here we go. Umpire put the ball in play, and we are off. First pitch is up and away for a ball. Set the defense for you. Got Mateo on the mound. Brady Marshall behind the plate. Looks like Owen at first base. Danilo at second. Ball in the dirt, 2-0. Reese at shortstop. Ethan at third. Ricky Stegbauer in center. Landon in right. Nate Roldan in left field. There's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike on the batter. Foul ball straight back, so that'll even the count at 2-2. There's a ball hit to center field, kind of right center. And on this little 200-foot porch, it is out of here. So the guest players, first batter of the inning, first batter of the game, take a 1-0 lead. As his so-called guest player teammates wait for him, it looks like an all-star game with all the different uniforms. And we got another Brandon Blazer stepping in here. What's his last name? Mr. Kenny. He hits the ball down the left field line and foul. So hot shot line drive, just couldn't keep it fair. It's simply just going to be strike 1. There's one. He goes the other way this time. And played perfectly in the outfield is Landon over in right. Takes that line drive away. And that's the first out of the inning. So 1 down now. 1 run in. No name on this gentleman's. This is number 3 hitter for the guest players. First pitch, hacking. Foul ball straight back, strike 1. Typical 3 hitter, one of the bigger kids out there. Although just about everybody on both teams should be able to hit it out of the park today. You just have to square it up. Ball in the dirt. There's a big swing and a miss on a nice pitch down and in. Just a bit outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the count.
Nice pitch.
Little changeup, perfect spot, down and away. Big power hitter trying to hit it out of this little ballpark. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch right there. So strikeout for Mateo gives us the 2nd out of the inning. And another Brandon Blazer steps in. First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike. Little check swing, ground ball up the first base line. Fielded easily by Owen, steps on the bag, and that'll do it for the inning. So the guest players get their first hit of the game, a solo home run. And at the end of top of the first inning, 1-0. All right, bottom of the first inning. Ruse coming up. Leading off, number 8, Reese Brush. Curveball drops in there, strike one.
Hey, who's this kid? Do you know the name? They're from down here.
Fastball stays up. That'll even the count at 1-1. Another fastball, fouled straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the leadoff.
Hey, good swing, Reese. Hey, somebody on the ball. Hey, I have to batter now. You have to batter. Let's go. Hey, somebody who's not up, so we get the ball.
They're throwing it. They're throwing it.
Curveball again. This one stays outside.
Hey, fast one, adjust.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Reese doing a good job as a leadoff hitter, seeing a lot of pitches.
Let's go, Eddie. Let's go, Eddie.
Curveball doesn't turn over. So that'll run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball's key. He has to come with it. Let's go. Hey, if it's right there, drive it. Let's go.
There's a ball hit down the right field line. Diving attempt out there is not caught. Reese is going to round first and make his way into second base for a stand-up double. So nice effort out there in right field as the right fielder made a diving attempt at it. Was unable to make the catch. Reese, being a good base runner, takes second base. So the Roos have a runner in scoring position. Leadoff double with nobody out. And stepping in is number 35, Ricky Stegbauer.
Hey, let's go, Ricky.
First pitch, fastball swinging. Hard ground ball up the middle. That's going to move the runner over to third. So that's a productive out. So Reese moves over to third base. So with 1 out, that's going to bring the 3-hitter up to the plate. Number 3, Dylan Knight. One out, you just want to put the ball in play somewhere, preferably on the ground early in the game. Infield is back. If you can lift it to the outfield, you can get yourself a sac fly. Just need to move the baseball here.
Be aggressive, D has to come inside right there. Let's go.
Strike on the inside corner. Throw behind the runner at third base. He's back safely.
Hey, good shake, D, not yours.
Swing the bat.
That's one approach, kid.
Fastball on the inside again. And that ball's going to get out of here. So a line drive home run to left center. Going to give the Roos an early lead, 2-1. Small little 200-foot fields are no match for a solid line drive or a fly ball in the air. So with 2 runs in and still just only 1 out, stepping to the plate for the Roos is number 2, Ethan Futch. Base is empty as Dylan cleared him with his home run. First pitch is a curveball, drops in there for a strike. Another curveball, little weak fly ball to left field, and the left fielder makes the catch. So got him out in front enough to hit a lazy fly ball to left field for the second out. 2 down now in the inning. It's going to bring to the plate number 99, Landon Serrano. Looked like a changeup or a curveball that didn't turn over. Just kind of spun out there, but it dropped in for a strike. Sometimes you throw a curveball and it comes out of what we call the side of your hand, and it just spins. There's a much better one. Big break on that, swing and a miss for strike 2. So you can see the difference between when he really snaps it off, gets that downward bite to it. 3 in a row. This one stays outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High fastball is a swing and a miss. So after the home run, the guest players settle down and get out of the inning. And after 1 complete inning, guest players 1, Ruse 2. Top of the second. Leading off for the guest players is number 4, Jardine. Not sure what team he's on. But right now he's on the guest players team. First pitch is fouled for a strike. Swing and a miss. Nice little change up there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Be smart.
The art of pitching. Put a little on, take a little off, move the ball around, in and out, up and down. Keep the batter off balance. No balls, 2 strikes.
Nice pitch.
Nice pitch there. Umpire thought it was down. Good little pitcher's pitch right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looks like a changeup. 2-2. Fastball in, a little too far in. That's going to load the count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Change up in the dirt. So good discipline right there, laying off some tough pitches. Number 4 is going to get the free pass down to first base. So the guest players get their leadoff guy on here in the second.
Oh my gosh, I can't even hear you. Nobody can hear that. Get out there and scream it so they can hear it. Ethan, hurry.
First pitch swing in. It's fastball foul.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground and run your head.
There's a line drive base hit up the middle. Throw to second base is not in time. So guest players have something cooking here with a walk and a base hit. It's going to bring to the plate number 21. No name on the back of his jersey. Lefty on lefty matchup here.
You never know, Ethan. Good, here we go.
So first and second, nobody out. Ruse defense is creeping in for a possible bunt attempt. And he's swinging first pitch, fouled straight back. So no bunt on that pitch. They are guest players, so they may not have a bunt sign in yet. Change up in the dirt. Nice block by Brady. Keep the two runners where they're at. So this is 21 versus 21 and lefty versus lefty. Ball outside. There's a swing and a miss. Actually, a little foul tip into the glove from the umpire's mechanics. He showed me the foul tip with his hand signals. Ground ball's fouled down the right field line. So a little battle here.
We got 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, no.
Fastball up. That's going to load the count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's a fastball. Line drive to the first baseman. Owen makes the catch and then steps on first base for the tailor-made double play. So nice defensive play there. We get 2 for 1. 2 outs for 1 batter. And now we're going to have a runner at second base with 2 outs. Not nearly as much trouble as we were just in 1 pinch ago. As a pitcher, you do got to remember that there's 8 other guys out there that can help you out a little bit. So 2 down, runner at second base. Somebody from the Burn. No name on their jersey. Just checking on the runner at second base. Nothing shaking. Pitchers do that sometimes. Maybe they grip the ball. They didn't like the grip. Maybe they didn't like the pitch. Whatever the case. They just step off and look at the runner. Fastball blown right by him. Strike 1. There's a ground ball. It finds its way between first and second. It's going to be a base hit. Throw home has got the runner hot up between home and third. And we're going to tag him out for the 3rd out of the inning. So there was a runner at second base, got a base hit to right field. The runner rounded third, about halfway down the line. Landon came up with a hose to the plate. The runner decided, I'm not going to make it, tried to get in a rundown, and he is tagged out. So a couple nice defensive plays there for the Roos.
Hey, good defense, guys.
We're going to go to the bottom of the second inning. Score still Roos 2, guest players 1. Bottom of second inning. Leading off for the Roos, number 84, Connor Bly. First pitch swinging, it's a foul ball.
Good swing, Mixie.
Slight little breeze in the air. I don't think it's going to affect it one way or another. If you get it up in the air, it's going to go. There's a ground ball, hits the third base bag. Trickles off to the left. That's going to be a base hit. That's when you know the baseball gods are on your side for the day.
Guys, don't let me get Connor's batting look.
So base hit for Connor. It's a
Mateo.
good start for the Roos here in the bottom of the second.
Aldadeo.
Stepping to the plate, it's number 42, Nate Roldan. Time is called. And everybody's going to reset.
Let's go, Nate. Good
Fastball just misses outside, ball 1. Pitcher didn't like it.
Let's go, kid.
This one's up high, so Nate in the driver's seat here. 2 balls, no strikes. Good action pitch here. Possibly straight steal or hit and run.
Come on, Nate. Let's go.
And deep fly ball to left field, and it is out of here. So I believe it was a hit and run. And Nate times him up and gets the ball up and out of here. 2-run shot for the Roldan. And the Roos double their lead, 4-1.
Up, Nate.
All right, so the bases are clear after the home run. That's going to bring to the plate number 62, Brady Marshall. Ball down, ball 1. There's a strike on the outside corner. 1-1. Fastball down and in. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. And ball in dirt. So Brady takes the free pass. Base on balls, otherwise known as a walk. And the Roos have another runner on base. Pinch running for Brady is going to be number 99, Landon. Brady's doing the catch in this game, so we get a courtesy runner for him. Looks like we're going to have a visit to the mound. I don't know if he's going to change pitchers or leave him in. Not sure. Looks like he's going to leave him in. All right, after the visit to the mound, we're all set. Stepping to the plate is number 13, Owen. First pitch taken off stealing is Landon and slides into second base easily. So another runner in scoring position for the Roos. See if Owen can get himself an RBI here. Curveballs called a strike, and on consecutive pitches, Landon steals second and then steals third. So runner at third with 1 out. So Owen strikes out for the second out of the inning. It's going to bring to the plate number 21, Mateo. Chance for Mateo to help himself out. Ooh, okay. It might be. It's fine.
Okay, how many outs, guys? 1 out, right?
You were leadoff, right? So.
No. 8 was leadoff.
Oh, that's right.
No, Connor was 8.
Connor hit and made the home run, yeah.
Bunt attempt taken for a ball. 3 balls, no strikes. Runner at third base. Roos up 4-1. A pair of 2-run home runs. Ball high. So Mateo takes the walk. I'm going to push the ball down the line. Add another base runner to the bases. And step in is number 24, Danilo. First pitch swinging is a foul ball, straight back. So runners on the corners here. Two runs already in for the Roos on the home run by Nathaniel. Little hanging curveball. Throw to third. So that's a first and third play where the catcher has a couple options, and this particular play was to throw directly to third base. So Landon got clipped by the baseball down there. That happens. It wasn't intentional. It's just one of those things. And people say baseball is not a contact sport. Two runners on, second and third for Danilo. Another curveball, stays outside. Fastball catches the outside corner for a called strike. One ball, two strikes. Hanging curveball is hit to center field for a base hit. One run is in. Runner at second base held because it was a little loop in line drive, so wanted to be sure it wasn't caught. So RBI single for Danilo is going to make the score 5-1. Looks like we're going to get that pitch and change. So we will pause for station identification. This is the ROOS Network. Okay, after the warm-up tosses, looks like we're ready for some live action again. Runners at first and second for the Roos. Back to the top of the order. Number 8, Reese Brush. First pitch is a little up for a ball. Can't get up. Thank you, sir. Ground ball to short. Little backhand play. He's going to go to third for the force, and that's all they're going to get. So ground ball to shortstop gives a force out. Still going to have runners at first and second. And stepping in the plate with 2 outs is number 35, Ricky Stegbauer. Ball high. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 runners on. Chance for the Roos to add to their lead. Ooh, hit by pitch. So a little fastball up and in, and Ricky just kind of turns and takes it. Little ricochet off the shoulder. That's going to load the bases. 2 outs, and stepping into the plate is number 3, Dylan Knight. A little bit up. Looks like a curveball. It didn't bite the whole lot.
Happy Father's Day, guys.
Dylan looking to get something up in the air. There's a little better curveball, but that one stays down. 2-0. Hitter's pitch right here. Swing and a miss. So fastball gets by him on the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fastball called for a strike. Throw down to third base is thrown over to third baseman's head. Danilo jumps up and scampers home. So the guest players with a little trickery trying to pick off the runner after the pitch. Throw the ball in the outfield, and everybody advances 1 base. So runners at second and third now. Dylan's still up. There's a ball. Hit to left field, and the left fielder comes in and makes the catch. Not quite a diving catch. Looks like he had a pretty good beat on it, but he does go to the ground. Anyway, he makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning, and that'll do it. So after 2 complete innings, Roos 6, guest players 1. Top of the third inning, Mateo on the mound for his third inning of work. First pitch is outside for a ball. Roos have a 6-1 lead. There's a ball off the end of the bat and drops and falls. One of those CNI duck farts, I like to call them. Quack, quack. You hit the ball as hard as you can a mile and somebody catches it. And then you hit a little squibber off the end of the bat like that and it falls for a base hit. Just makes you shake your head sometimes. Anyways, that's a off the end of the bat single, infield single.
Double play depth, fellas. Here we go.
Pick off attempt to first, runner back safe.
Here we go.
Nice pitch, just a little low. One notch too low. Lefty on lefty here. And we get ourselves a ground ball double play. Oh, ball out.
Matty, deep breath, let's go. Win to 6, Matty.
There's a strike. There's another strike. So 2 fastballs back to back. Little chopper. Shortstop's up with it over to second.
Oh, that's interference.
So they're only going to get the lead runner there. As the umpire, he gives his hand signal of, yes, he caught it, and he dropped it on the transition. So 1 down in the inning. Number 34, Hoskins, steps in for the guest players. First pitch in there for a strike. Runner at first base, 1 out. Strike 2. So Mateo is filling up the strike zone here. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a ball a little up, that's above the belt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's a foul ball straight back. So Hoskins doing a good job staying alive.
Infield, good free pitch here. Rick in a couple, Rick.
There's a ball lifted to shallow center field. Ricky makes the catch as he had him played perfectly.
Good job, Matty. Head back to the top right here. Brady.
And that's going to take us to the top of the order.
Good job, Matty.
So second time through now for the guest players. Stepping to the plate is Brandon Blazers, number 8, Mr. Conti. He led off the game with a solo home run last time up. That is the only run that the guest players have pushed across the plate so far. Fastball up for ball 1. Little change up, dribbled off the end of the bat. It's going to just squib foul. So rolled up the first baseline, turns right at the last minute and goes foul. Game of inches. So everybody will reset. Runner back to first. Big swing, fouls it straight back. So Mateo way ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a fastball right by him. So good job of pitching right there, blowing the fastball right by him. And after 2.5 innings, Roos are coming up in the third. Score 6-1. Bottom of third inning. Stepping in for the Roos is number 2, Ethan Futch. First pitch is a curveball, down, ball 1. Another curveball, sit down the right field line, and right at the right fielder for a catch. So 1 up, 1 down for the Roos. It's going to bring to the plate number 99, Landon Serrano. First pitch curveball is hit foul down the left field line. There's another curveball. That one drops in for strike 2. So 4 curveballs in a row. Ball inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Another curveball is hit foul. So good little battle here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out in the inning. Ball's down, so 2 balls, 2 strikes. Another curveball, hit foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hi, Kaden. Go, Lando, you got your stick?
Ball down in the dirt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ball outside. So Landon takes first base on ball 4. 1 down in the inning. It's going to bring to the plate number 84, Connor Bly. First pitch running. Landon steals second base. So with 1 out, runner at second base for the Roos. There's a ball looped in the outfield. It's going to fall for a base hit to center. Landon's going to stop at third. And the Roos have runners at first and third. One out. Coming to the plates, number 42, Nate Roldan. Curveball blocked by the catcher. Good job. Runners stay. No one's able to advance. Fastball catches the outside corner for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a line drive base hit, center. It's going to get all the way to the wall. Landon scores easily from third. Connor off the pitch, goes to third base. And they kind of traded places a little bit. And then we have runners at first and third again. So RBI single for Nate as his hot day continues. And stepping to the plate is number 62, Brady Marshall. Pitch is in the dirt. Nate steals second. So runners at second and third now with 1 out. Bunt attempt is foul. Looked like we had a little squeeze play on there. Very rarely do you do that twice in a row, so he'll probably be swinging now. Ball down and in. There's a fastball. It's little line, sinking line drive to shortstop. He comes in and makes the catch in the air. So it looks like he got that off the end of the bat. That's going to be the second out of the inning. So 2 outs now. Runners still at second and third. And number 13, Owen, steps in. Short little conference between pitcher and catcher. First base is open if they wanted to walk him. Looks like they're going to pitch to him. First pitch is a curveball, stays outside, ball 1.
Go on.
Fastball stays up. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a fly ball hit the left field. Does it have enough? Off the wall. So it was way up there for a while. Looked like the left fielder had a beat on it. He was camped. And the sun must have gotten his eyes and blinded him. And the ball falls for a 2 RBI double. So the Roos cash in. Score 2 more. And stepping in now for the Roos is number 21, Mateo. First pitch swinging, it's foul ball.
Go, Chicho. 9.
Ball stays high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball inside. It's called a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 down and Roos up 9-1. Ball in the dirt and Owen takes third base. It's a good dirt ball read there on the bases by the big O. There's a nice inside-out swing. Clean base hit to left center. It's going to score Owen from third base, so RBI for Mateo. And the Roos tack on as they increase their lead to 10-1. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change here as the guest players coach pops out of the dugout. So we'll take this as a break as well. Boom! Danilo hits one to right, and it is out of here. So nice inside-out swing, gets the ball up in the air, and another two-run home run for the Roos. I believe that's going to push the lead to 12-1. Again, we're playing on these little fields down here, probably for the last time down here in Sarasota. 200-foot field all the way around. You still got to hit it square, and you still got to get it up in the air.
No, you need 15.
That's going to turn the lineup over back to the top of the order. Stepping in is number 8, Reese Brush. First pitch swinging is a swing and a miss. Ball stays high and outside. 1-1.
Connor.
There's a nice shot down at left field. It's going to bounce off the wall, go over for what we call a ground rule double. So Reese, one hops over the fence in left field. That'll put him at second base. And that'll bring number 35, Ricky Stegbauer, to the plate.
Is it the same as last week? Same as when you hit yourself? You feel better about it.
Ricky sends one down the right field line. Is it going to stay fair? It goes foul. So after a home run earlier today, Ricky's starting to feel it a little bit. Drives one deep down the right field, and it just curls foul. Curveball, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Go 35.
There's one lifted foul. It's going to get... No, it's actually going to be caught. I'm blocked by the building here a little bit, so that is a pop-up foul territory and caught by the third baseman, and that'll be the third out of the inning. So the Roos play a little long ball. They tack on to the lead, and after 3 complete innings, the score is Roos 12, guest players 1. Stepping to the plate, top of the 4th inning for the guest players is the Brandon Blazers, Caden Kenny.
Go, Maddie.
Ball in. Little dribbler. I'll tap back to the mound. Mateo's up with it and over to first base. 1 up, 1 down. Stepping up for guest players is number 3 for the Burn. First pitch swinging is foul tip into the glove. Strike 1. Ball's going to stay up and out a little bit. There's a little change up, swing and a miss. Had to hit her fooled. He was out in front. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Boy, got Maddie. Okay, we got full. Full count.
Yo, win it.
Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Out. Oh, Maddie.
High fastball gets him. So A little high heat there as he challenged him and throws the ball right by him for the second out of the inning. Big changeup, swing and a miss. Nice first pitch right there. It's called pitching, not how hard you can throw the ball. 1-1. It's like when you go fishing. You are not guaranteed to catch a fish. And there's another one up. Like he rushed through that a little bit. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs.
Nice pitch.
There's a pitcher's pitch right there. The umpire gives him a call. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball down and in. It's going to take us full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Talk like professional.
Foul ball straight back, so we'll do it again. 3-2. Ground ball to third base. Up with it and over to first. So Mateo gets ground ball, and I believe that is going to end the game on the mercy rule. So 2 up, 2 down for the Roos today. As they move to the championship game, it'll be about 4:30. So we'll take a little break, and we'll get back to you. This is the ROOS Network.